Hi there, my name's Kronenberg. Welcome to a review of a game called Sniper Elite version 2. I haven't played version 1, but went straight to version 2. Yes, if you're looking for a first-person shooter with a bit of difference, this is good. If you're kind of used to the Call of Duty, Battlefield sort of fast movement things, this is a little bit different, but it's very good. I mean, I would recommend it to most people who play first-person shooters. If you don't like sniping at all, maybe not, but yeah, I would recommend it. It's by Rebellion. They've got a couple of other versions out there as well, but it's a lot slower paced game. I mean, I haven't played the co-op. This is just the single player I've played, and I've heard the co-op is supposed to be really, really good as well, especially if you have a friend that's actually, you know, you've got him on some sort of TeamSpeak or Vent or whatever you use for chat. It helps. So the whole game is a slower paced game than the other kind of first-person shooter games that we play, and it's good. I like the way that you have to kind of look around. You can't just go gun-ho. There was a couple of times when I did. You can't, because if you do, you're dead within seconds. You have to obviously snipe and then look up to places that you wouldn't normally look. You know, there's somebody there, where's he shooting from? There's a glint. There's 3 different levels you can play as. Cadet, which I'm assuming is basically easy as hell. There's Marksman, which I did for my walkthrough, purely because I didn't have to keep re-recording 3,000 times. And then the Sniper Elite, and the difference between the two of Sniper Elite and Marksman is for Marksman you get this little like red box thing which you can move to where you want to fire, and therefore that's where you're going to fire. Whereas Sniper Elite you don't get that, so you've got to gauge your bullet drop. You also get this thing like ghosting in Marksman, where when you're getting shot, if you move, if you look back, you can see the image of where you were, so you know where you were getting shot from, the angle and stuff like that, which is kind of useful. But sometimes it's like, I don't need that there because I know where I was getting shot from. I'm more or less dead. But then again, it can be useful in its own little right. So you basically also the thing, if you're used to first-person shooters and you run around and you reload every single second, I wouldn't, because every bullet counts. There's not that much. Even when you search a body or you pick some ammo up, you might only get like 2 bullets of something else. So when I had like 1 bullet left out of a magazine, I never reloaded. I just kept it as it was. Always switch to your secondary if need be, but you know, you've got to conserve the energy, the ammo. And that's also the other thing. You have this empty your lungs. So if you've been running around like an absolute nutter, and then you go to aim, and you're trying to do it properly, like getting a proper close shot, you can't because your heart rate is so high. So you have to wait for your heart rate to slow down, then you can shoot. So it tells you a little icon on the left, like a little heart, and wait when you can shoot. Obviously, after a while, the sniper shots, when you see them, the bullet flying along and going into people, they're quite good when you get like a headshot. You can see it splintering the bones and stuff, and obviously body shots, groin shots, whatever you want to go for. If you want to go for a grenade kill off somebody's belt, all sorts of things like that. There's times when you even just quick scoping is easy enough. It's not like you're never going to get a kill unless you zoomed in, but you can. So yeah, I would highly recommend this to anybody of first-person shooter games. I think if you're not used to first persons, yeah, you could do this, but be warned that it's not like that for every other game that you play out there. And if you like sniping in, like I play Battlefield all the time, so if you like sniping in Battlefield, this is probably something you will enjoy, and maybe even learn off it, as sadly as it is, and vice versa. So yeah, I would recommend this. I'm going to kind of leave this about 5 minutes long, I think, because that's basically all I can really say. I've left some videos in there, and there is a full let's play or walkthrough that I've linked to in this video, so you can watch that in your leisure, and that's each mission in its entirety, so 1 mission per video. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, watch other videos, and press the old like button. Thank you. Goodbye.